Каждый вторник в 12:10 один из самых известных раввинов нашего времени, Маниса Фридман, в прямом эфире отвечает на вопросы наших слушателей. Вы услышите мнение самой мудрой книги человечества – Библии, о самых сложных проблемах, стоящих перед современным миром. Присылайте ваши вопросы заранее на наш имейл info@rosa.fm или во время передачи по СМС 347 460 08 77.
Добрый день всем, кто сейчас настроен на радио USA. Сегодня вторник. По вторникам мы говорим Thank God it's Tuesday, потому что по вторникам у нас есть гениальная, такая уникальная, совершенно потрясающая возможность пообщаться с раввином Манисом Фридманом. Кто он такой, вы уже за столько лет, наверное, сами поняли, поэтому уже не буду распинаться, но, честно говоря, не перестаю ему удивляться и восхищаться им. Надеюсь, вы тоже. И также жизнь наша всегда подкидывает нам какие-то такие темы, которые очень хочется понять с более высокого места, чем совсем там, где мы находимся, и туда, где мы получаем всю эту информацию. Хотелось бы сегодня поговорить о том, что, естественно, обнародовано дело Эпштейна, что у нас там 3 миллиона страниц разных документов, 180 тысяч разных фотографий, 2000 видео, и все они ни о чем, не о прекрасном, мягко сказано, а во всем очень аморальном, неприятном и достаточно низким. И вопрос, который назревает, не наблюдаем ли мы сейчас в наше время очередное падение Рима? Вот такой вопрос у меня сформулирован к раввину Манису Фридману, с которым мы сейчас же переходим на общение. Hello, Rabbi Manis Friedman. Thank God it's Tuesday. And life is so exciting. Every day is something new. And yes, and the most recent excitement that we have received is the unfiling of the Epstein files. The release of the Epstein files. So we have, 3 million pages, 180,000 images, 2,000 videos, and everything of not such great stuff. And the question that comes to mind: are we seeing another fall of Rome? Is this how it happened the first time around? I don't know. Maybe you weren't there, but you're wiser than most of us. And is it something similar? Is this something we're up against again? God willing.
Is it the fall of Rome or the British Empire?
True, yes.
Yeah, it's the fall of deception and falsehood and crime. Evil is going down, no matter where it lives, no matter what you call it. It's all part of a pattern. The corruption in Minnesota. Oh, look, the country has become one big corruption. Everything is corrupt. Anything you touch.
The country or the world?
Probably the world, but
we're here, I understand.
Close to home.
Yeah.
Everything is corrupt. And it doesn't even apologize. In 1991, I published a book called Doesn't Anyone Blush Anymore?
That totally came to my mind when I saw all of this, yes.
There's no blushing. Yes, I did that, so what? No, there isn't even the embarrassment. There isn't even... there's the disappointment in being caught. Nobody likes being caught. But there doesn't seem to be much of a conscience. The Clintons are going to testify. What are they going to say? We never did anything wrong. It's too funny. But the truth is coming out. We spoke about this before also. Once it starts, once the house of cards starts to fall, everything falls. So it is really the dawning of truth. Truth has been absent for a very long time. Now it's coming back very, very powerful.
Rabbi Fridman, we've spoke about all of these things, but they're coming to fruition. So we need to speak about them some more, and now in greater detail, and now, with everybody seeing what we're talking about. Before we were kind of like predicting this whole situation, so now it's all here. So we're seeing evil being revealed. This is what you said in the very beginning when COVID hit and everything, that we're going to see evil become revealed, and it is, for sure is. The question is, it's becoming more revealed and more revealed and more revealed, and now we have this crazy 3 million page document with nothing but garbage about immorality, but we're not fixing it. How do we fix it? It's still the big question. So revelation without a solution, without a, what do we do?
Well, I think part of the problem is, and certainly for whoever's the president of the United States, what are you going to do? Lock up everybody? Send the whole government to jail? What good is that going to do? So it's better that we focus not so much on how bad the bad is, and it was pretty bad, but we have to focus on where is the good. Bring the good guys into power. Bring morality back. Not focus so much on how many bad guys are there. Too many to count, okay? So give it up. What terrible things did they do? The list is too long. We have no time for this. Yes, some very bad people did some very bad things. So how much time are we going to spend on this? It'll come out. It'll all be revealed. But is that what should occupy us? Digging to find every hidden evil? It'll come out. Our focus has to be on, so what's good? Who's doing great things? That's exciting.
Unfortunately, that part is still pretty hidden. The evil is being revealed, but the good is still very much undercover. I'm sure it's happening, but
it hasn't taken center stage. The evil still has the spotlight. But we shouldn't go there. The media that created the mess will have to reveal the mess. But that's their job, not ours. The Rebbe told one, I think from New York Times, the Rebbe said, it's our job to create good news and it's your job to report it. So we have to focus on creating good news. If they report it, fine, and if not, it's still good news.
Rabbi Fridman, can we go back to what you said about why did the society stop blushing? Why is no one, even, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, things like this, if they would come out, that would be the end. That would be the end of a career, the end of family, the end of social life. And today it's like, yeah, it came out, okay, so it came out, yeah. But look how many people are doing it. Look, it seems to be the popular thing nowadays. So, and no consequences to it. not even social, not even economic, no consequences. What does that mean society-wise? What does it mean morality-wise?
It's a very good question, because nothing just starts off bad. Or very, very, very rarely. What happens is you justify a certain means because of the ends. We have to tell a little bit of a lie, but the benefits are going to be great. So yeah, we know we're lying, and we're justifying it because what it will bring is very good. Are you allowed to do that? Because that is the beginning, and it's downhill from there. If I can justify lying because I'm the government, and when I lie, it's good for the people. So why can't a husband lie because it's good for the wife? Why can't parents lie because it's good for the children? That's it, and the whole fabric comes apart. We've been doing this for 100 years. If you have a good end goal, then lying is justified. No one thought it would ever go this far. But it always goes further than you thought. So you start off with a little white lie, it's all for the good, everybody will be happy. Then the lie becomes bigger, the end is not reached, the results are not so good, but we're already lying, so what are you going to do? Keep it going. Keep building the lie. And by the way, one very controversial lie, which a lot of people will be upset to hear. The theory of evolution with the proofs and the evidence, it's such a lie. And again, it's the same thing. It started off like an innocent theory. It sounded good. People jumped on it. Instead of a theory, it became fact. After fact, it became history. I remember picking up a history book in a public school. The history book begins 16 billion years ago. Who was writing history back then? Yeah. Everything is for convenience purposes. Then it becomes for crime purposes. So we got to go back to the beginning. No more lying with a good excuse. That is not acceptable.
Actually, one of the things that is being really discussed majorly right now with this revelation of the Epstein's files is that the victims are also ousted. There's, I believe, 43, a lot. Don't have the number right now. But so what does that mean? Yeah, 43 victims have been named, and they're not protected because of the truth. The truth came out, and the victims are being ousted with the perpetrators. They're being hurt. So the truth sometimes hurts the vulnerable. Is that something we can be okay with? Or is there a better way somehow to handle this?
See, that would be a good excuse. We can't reveal the files because some people will get hurt. Yeah, it's a painful question, painful judgment here. But it will come out. It'll all come out. The good, the damage, the fallout is going to be great. But It's gone too far. It's not going to stop.
The Epstein files almost seem to be like a thing of yesterday. I don't know. I'm looking at it this way because we've been talking about it for so many years, and we're guessing what's in them. Now we're just, getting proof of what we've been thinking about all along. But is the worst Epstein file the worst of it? I mean, yeah, a lot of evil is there. There have been death threats from what is coming out. Death threats, thefts, immoral sexual behavior with minors and so on. Everybody knows what's in those files. We don't know exactly who's been more involved, who's been less involved, but there's really, really big names out there. There's royal families, there's politicians, there's movie stars. Everyone is in there, almost. But it seems like it's celebrities, which we've been discussing is the thing of the past. So the celebrities, just like Epstein's files, we've kind of been there, done that. I think the evil is now in a different place. And
are we going to reveal something now on the radio that nobody heard?
No, I think we've been revealing it all along too. It's the attention grabbers. Whoever has the attention these days, and it doesn't matter which area of life it is the one who has the attention of the world. Is it all good? Obviously not. We know who gets the attention, and we know, we don't need to name it. So, but the evil now is going to be probably revealed there, because attention leads to power, leads to money, or I don't know what is the sequence of of this chain, how the sequence goes exactly in which order, but it's still same old, just with different players. So where do you think the next house of cards is?
Celebrities have been dethroned and defrocked, and they were replaced by influencers. And influencers are a little harder to fake. Once you get people thinking, evil cannot handle that. Celebrities bypass your brain process. They look good, they smile, they make a good joke, and that's it, you love them. And then whatever they say is true, and whatever they say is good. But with influencers, you're actually encouraging people to think. Well, that's dangerous if you want to mislead people. So although there are bad influencers, but they're easily identified. They can't hide. You can't be an influencer and lie, because people are gonna see it. So it's a much better draw of our attention. And the influencers really have our attention now. Thanks to the bad ones.
Rabbi Fridman, but one thing we know for sure, that the Epstein clique, or whatever it was, the people in that scene, were supposed to be the elites of their time, their day, their circles, whatever it is. I think those circles have shifted a little bit. I think they're different. It's a different circle right now. Can you identify who are the elites of our time? That wouldn't be the influencers, though, would it be? I mean, they're attention grabbers, but they're not probably not classified as the elites.
It's not the person. I don't think we're worshiping people anymore. It's the ideas. What idea is catching on? Who cares who said it? Because the guy who said it could turn out to be a Nazi tomorrow. So we're not putting our trust in people anymore. We're putting our trust in truth, in goodness. And how do we know what's true and what's good? From the Torah. There's no other source. So you might say that just beneath the surface, the big influencer today is the Bible.
Rabbi Fridman, we had this conversation. I mean, we had so many fantastic conversations to go back to, but we had a great conversation about, obviously, what the role of the Jewish people is in this world, because due to the fact that we received the Torah, we need to bring morality to the world, which is actually going to be happening in this particular parsha of this week, which is amazing and very exciting. However, we kind of spoke about it saying, so what is it? Are we here to fix the world? Are we here? Is that what we have to do? Because we keep on, especially those who learn Tanya understand that the light comes from the darkest places, that we have to find God in the darkest corners. We have to bring light there. So it seems like we constantly have this job to do to make this world a better place. Is this our job?
It is our ultimate job, the purpose for which we are created. Now, making the world a better place, of course, begins with people. Make people better people. But it doesn't end there. Making the world a better place, as described in the Torah, be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and conquer it. Not conquer people. Conquer the earth, which means nature. Conquer nature. It sounds violent, it sounds militant. Conquer nature means bring out every benefit that nature has to offer. We've done that to a pretty impressive degree. Years ago, I remember we were panicking because there wasn't enough wheat. Turns out we were dumping tons of wheat into the ocean just to keep the prices up. How much wheat can the earth produce? We don't know. So even if there was a shortage of wheat, the amount of wheat that we're producing now is not enough. So don't panic, produce more. Say, no, we can't produce any more. Yeah, we can. The Earth's potential is pretty much endless. So conquering nature means do away with illness. There should be no illness in the world. Conquering nature means do away with death. Why should people die? That's not a nice aspect of nature. That whatever goes up must come down. Change that. So we're not only changing people who have freedom of choice, we're changing the nature of nature. Until there will be no more illness, no more dying, no more suffering, no more competition, no more jealousy. All of these things that are very natural And that's why when the prophet wants to describe the perfection of the world, he says the wolf will lie with the lamb. Because animals eating animals is not a nice feature in nature. It's innocent because it's natural, but nature is horrible. Nature is horrible. It looks cute, it looks pretty, it's awesome sometimes, a sunset, a moonrise, whatever, but it is so bad. It kills everything. How is that good? So we have to conquer nature itself. Turn earth into heaven.
Rabbi Fridman, but how did it happen? First it was perfect and then and then it became bad.
It was never perfect. It was created as the lowest of all creations. So God created endless worlds, each one lower and worse than the other, until he got to our world and he quit. Because one more step and you fall off the cliff. You know what I mean? Like,
that's encouraging.
You can't get lower than this. And our mission is to take the lowest world and elevate it up to the highest. That's like closing a circle. You start off at point A, and you start your circle, and the further you go, the further away you are from the A. But then midway, it starts to change. The further you go, the closer you're getting to point A.
If we
like
were
the hands on the clock. From 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, it's going down. From 6 o'clock, it's going back to 12. So that's what the world is. God created many, many worlds. This is the lowest. Now we got to turn it around and make it the highest. Reconnect it to God himself, to the starting point, the creator. It's a hard job.
Yeah, not easy. Especially looking at everything that's happening right now. We seem to have hit rock bottom. I know you disagree. I know you see way more than we read in the news. But realistically, this seems like the lowest point for humanity.
Can't get any worse.
I'm sorry?
Can't get any worse, right?
Yeah, so are we at 6 o'clock now?
I've stopped saying that.
Yeah. Yes, please.
No, the world can't get any worse. People can.
People can. That's encouraging again.
The world is getting better, but the potential destruction that people are capable of, oof. So that's our primary job. Get thinking people to think. Commercials, the media, all want you to stop thinking. Go by your instincts, go by your tastes, go by your moods, go by your shrink's advice. Just don't think. Don't think. Judaism is all about thinking. There was somebody, a young woman, maybe even a teenager. She was by the Rebbe, visiting the Rebbe privately, and the Rebbe told her that certain things are wrong. She says who? In Yiddish. She said, Wer sagt das? Who says? And the Rebbe smiled and said, I'm saying. But he liked the fact that she was so straightforward, and very few people say that to the Rebbe. But he liked it. He liked, good. Push back. Think. That is a very positive development. Also, one thing we should consider, whatever was going on there in Epstein's Island, it used to be common practice in Rome. Children were sex objects. That was the norm. People bribed officials to get their child into the palace so that they can be abused by the king himself. And it was an honor. Now, at least, we try to cover it up. Hopefully, when it comes out, somebody will blush.
Yeah, and there we go. Came full circle. So we're just a tiny bit better than right before the Rome fell.
It's a big difference. If you feel like you have to hide it, it means that public opinion has changed radically. But in terms of enforcement, you're right. So what's being done? I don't know what the solution is. The jails are already full. If you arrest the politicians, you'll have to release everybody else. To make empty beds in the prisons. So what are you supposed to do? Other than public shaming, which doesn't cost the government money, arresting everybody? It will cost a fortune. And then what? They'll entertain each other there? They'll kill each other there? What are they going to do? Prison is a strange kind of punishment. It doesn't exist in Judaism. In Torah, it doesn't exist. So, at least, just clarity. I don't know what to do with the bad guys, but I'd like to know who they are. They shouldn't be able to hide. Not behind a good excuse, not behind a camera blackout. They shouldn't be able to hide.
Yeah. Rabbi Fridman, thank you. Thank you for the clarity of the mess we're in. Hopefully things are going to clear up much faster. And
It will. It's getting faster by the minute.
It's true. But it's enough. It really is enough.
A good idea would be that everybody who is physically capable should be at the shul, at a synagogue this Shabbos, to hear the reading of the 10 Commandments. Bring the kids, bring the babies. This is our lifeline.
Yeah.
Without the revelation at Sinai with the 10 Commandments, we're helpless. So we should honor it by being there, hearing it being read, with the blessings before and the blessings after. It's good for the soul.
Absolutely.
And babies have souls too, so bring your babies.
Yeah. It's okay that it's going to be like a minus weather. We'll be okay.
Maybe not.
It's okay. Well,
It'll be above freezing.
I have a 40-minute walk and I still intend to make it, so it's fine. It's fine. It's more important. We will be just fine.
You're Russian. You can take it. Americans are fragile.
I don't just take it, I like it. Okay, Rabbi Friedman, thank you. Thank you so much for another amazing program and for the clarity, for the wisdom, and for the positivity and optimism that you give the world every day, every minute. Thank you so much. Please be well, and we look forward to more revelations and more goodness and more good news, I hope.
Amen.
Thank you. Ну, а всем, кто нас слушал, большое вам спасибо. Спасибо, что вы есть. Спасибо, что вы с нами. И спасибо, что мы вместе становимся лучше. По крайней мере, стараемся. Я уверена, что нас большинство. Так что с этими словами я, Аня Пекерман, передача Thank God It's Tuesday. Прощаемся со всеми. До следующей недели.